want to welcome you to The American Dream, the only show to bring you positive stories about real estate, lifestyles, and success from across the country. On this week's episode, we're checking out a handful of locations across the country to get some good bites and drinks. We'll be bringing you stories from San Diego, Mile High City, Carmel, Baltimore, and of course, the best stories from your city. Let's start the show.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Our show is both national and local, and I'm proud of the fact that we're here to share stories that both inform and inspire our viewers for the better. Our first segment is brought to you by a professional in your city. Let's hear from them now.
What's up? This is Steve Valentine with My Home Group, and I'm excited about this week's episode, just talking about the true American dream of entrepreneurship, homeownership, and of course, family. And at the Valentine Group, we've really built our business on family and culture. When we get together, we have a great time, and today we're actually celebrating 20 years in the business. That's right, I've had my license for 20 years now. I looked nothing like what I look now. Goatee's a little longer, I'm a little fitter, a little trimmer. This week's about family and about how we've created our culture and really bringing it all in with celebrating not only the best margarita in the Valley, but another company and another business owner and entrepreneur that believes in family and culture. And when you really look at both of our businesses, we'd probably both equate our businesses to Cheers. Everybody knows your name. So we're out here in Glendale, and the American dream has always been about entrepreneurship, owning a successful business. But on top of that, when you create that successful business, it's creating family and culture. So we're gonna go in and join my team, and we're gonna have one of the best margaritas in the country. And then we're gonna talk to John Klokinis, the owner of Caramba. This truly is the American dream, to have such a great company and group to work with day in, day out. So I appreciate all of you, and thank you for allowing me to be part of your lives and you guys being part of the success that we have as a company. And here's to more growth and more chaos and more confetti. 20 years.
20 years. Cheers.
What is up, John? I am grateful for you giving me this opportunity to come into your restaurant and just talk to you about just your culture. So, you know, you have 6 locations now at Caramba?
6, yeah,
in the Glendale, Peoria, Phoenix area. You were recently voted what, for 2 different magazines?
Yes, best margarita in Scottsdale and best margarita in Phoenix.
And they truly are the best margaritas anywhere. Anywhere. So how did you create the culture and the family atmosphere with your staff over the years?
You know, we're surrounded by huge franchise companies that have restaurants all over Bell Road and all the other locations. So we have to come up with something that's more of a home type style, getting to know the customers, get to know their families, their children, their religious beliefs, their political, whatever it is, getting to know them, and that way we'll give that personal relationship to the customer. We try to spread that through our employees and managers, so everybody has that feeling.
How long have you owned this, and where did it start?
We started almost 26 years ago, 54th Avenue in Glendale, a little tiny place.
Remember that little place.
Yeah, and then we decided, well, let's try our luck on bigger, better locations. And we did that, and it's worked.
Where did you come up with this potion?
We sat down one afternoon when we first opened up, and we said, we have to serve margaritas, but they have to be good. So we sat and we got drunk for about 4 hours trying to make the perfect recipe.
I wish I could have been a
Yes,
fly on the
exactly.
wall for that.
And when we finally came, we realized it was too expensive to sell for such a low price. But I figured, you know what, volume is probably gonna overcome that problem, and it did. And it's still one of the best margaritas with blue agave tequila that nobody can beat.
Well, hey, I really appreciate you hanging out with me and, you know, always giving us a space at the Cheers bar.
It's a pleasure to have you, and I know your family, I know your children, and I know everyone, and it makes us feel good. It really does.
Yeah, it's one of those great things, like seeing you at ice cream a couple of weeks ago, and you know, wherever that comes in. So thank you. I appreciate you very much.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be surrounded by amazing people that have rose to the occasion and have followed me through the journey that we've created in our culture, in our family, and on top of it, we've been able to serve more than 5,000 families in the Valley. We've handcrafted multiple real estate solutions, from investments to traditional real estate sales to rental properties to property management, and I want to be able to serve you here in the Valley of the Sun. And if you're ever in Phoenix and you want to have the best margarita, I'd be happy to join you for that. Thanks for joining us this week on The American Dream.
The American Dream is about bringing you inspirational real estate, lifestyle, and success stories. This week, we check out some neat food joints and events. But first, we have one more story from your neighborhood. Let's check it out.
Hi, Kelly Zitlow here at Cornerstone Home Lending. So, you want to know a secret? Wow, here's what's going on out there. A lot of these big online companies are purchasing real estate, right? So they go out, they buy the home. This is not a traditional seller type of scenario where it's a homeowner that owns a house and selling it. These are big companies purchasing homes en masse all across the country. Is that a big deal? Not necessarily, unless you're wanting to buy one of those homes and you're utilizing an FHA loan. If you're going to have an FHA loan, FHA has a guideline that says that seller has to have owned that house for 90 days or more before you can use that FHA loan. So if you have that scenario, be sure you talk with your real estate agent and the lender and get a strategy around how you can buy that house with your FHA loan in that situation. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out.
Our first stop takes you to the La Mesa neighborhood of San Diego for a local farmers market. One of San Diego's unique charms is that every single day there is a farmers market happening somewhere in this great city. Let's take a peek.
We're coming to you from downtown La Mesa at the La Mesa Farmers Market. Join us as we connect up with two members of the La Mesa Village Association as they discuss the impact that the association has on the farmers market and how integral this farmers market is. It's clearly a gem of downtown La Mesa. Peter, Zandra, thanks so much for joining us today on The American Dream. Today we're coming from La Mesa, and there's some really special things happening within this neighborhood. Right now, you guys are both members of the La Mesa Village Association, and right now we're actually during the middle of the La Mesa Farmers Market.
Yeah, this is a great event. So we've been doing this almost a year and a half. The Village Association puts on lots of events. So we have Oktoberfest, which is gigantic, Holiday in the Village, and then the Farmers Market that's year-round, and it's just ramping up now. I mean, you can see this is exactly where you want to do this kind of event. This is why towns exist, is you want people coming out and walking with their kids. You've got dogs, you've got everything that you would want to do right in the middle of town. And so that's why we really got involved with this from the get-go. We realized this village is so beautiful and so quaint, so close to everything. We've got folks who can walk from the neighborhoods here and all the businesses they can go to. We've got to do an event and draw people here every week. So it's been a great success since we've opened it. More and more people are coming from all around the region, and we want to make sure to show off our lovely village.
Right, and you're both also business owners within the La Mesa Village, correct?
That's correct, yes. I currently own my own brokerage with Big Block Realty, Zandra Realty Group. I'm at the end of La Mesa area, across from Farmer's Table.
Great. And what about yourself?
So I'm the owner of Fourpenny House. It's a Scottish brew pub, the country's only Scottish brew pub, I'll point out. There are other Scottish bars, but as far as breweries and bars and restaurants all in one, we're it. And we're lucky to be, like I said, right in the heart of the village.
And now you both are also members of the La Mesa Village Association, and we know that there's some upcoming potential changes. Can you guys talk with us a little more about that and really what that means and the potential impact of the farmers market?
Sure. So since we started this, we had a chance to bring it in here, see how it went. City Council really wanted to have us dip our toe in the water, make sure that the event worked. I think it's been a great success. Businesses by and large have really supported it. It does take a big change. I mean, we're shutting down the street right on a Friday afternoon, but in exchange for that, we've got tons of foot traffic. So as we're coming up to a crucial vote with City Council, they've opened it up to a couple other applicants who may consider another time, another day, another location entirely. So we're really advocating among all the businesses and the people who come here to keep it here. I mean, folks work usually 9 to 5 and they want to be able to go to market when they come home. And then, so Friday afternoon is perfect. They get to come here, go to the market, maybe get a bite to eat, do a little shopping, and then visit a restaurant or visit a cool bookstore or coffee shop.
For me, I am able to bring my clientele down here and show them exactly what a neighborhood like La Mesa has to offer. After our buyer consultation or seller consultation, we're able to walk the market and to really talk about the walkability that La Mesa has to offer, the secret stairs and awesome breweries and locations like Peter's as well.
So this is really one of the many different reasons why people want to relocate, locate, like have their location as La Mesa, why business owners want to be based here. Just one of the attraction points for this area.
100%, yes.
Exactly, and she'll know that this is now San Diego's hippest new neighborhood.
It really is.
Absolutely. This has definitely probably expanded over the last year and a half, you said, right?
Yeah, and we've got a waiting list of vendors who are waiting to come in. Right now, we've got it just to the 2 blocks down the road. We'd love to expand, but really the amount of people and the excitement that's here every Friday is invaluable, and that energy we just want to continue.
So how else can people get involved within the La Mesa Village Association?
So with the farmers market specifically, July 23rd is a city council meeting. That's where they're going to review all the applications and decide which one they want to move forward with. For folks who love having it downtown here, who love the time and love the day and want to be in the heart of La Mesa at its best, come on July 23rd to City Council. Bring a sign up to speak, have your say. You know, we're fighting and got a lot of people signing petitions to keep it here Friday afternoon, so show up on the 23rd right to City Hall.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much. And again, thank you so much for being advocates within the city of La Mesa and specifically also for the farmers market. It clearly has a great impact within the village and way beyond that. So thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Colorado is a state chock full of nature and outdoor beauty, but it's also much more than an outdoor paradise. We're headed to a premier shopping center in Denver to check out Pasta, Pasta, Pasta.
Hi, I'm Dawn Raymond with Kentwood Real Estate, and today we're coming at you from Cherry Creek North, Denver's premier dining, shopping, and living destination.
And my name's Penny Crook. I'm with Canyon Title, and I love this area, Dawn. I didn't realize that there's over 600 businesses here. There's 16 walkable blocks. The retail, the restaurant. Dawn, I know this is your stomping grounds. Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
Absolutely. Right now in Cherry Creek North, we have an amazing assortment of both independent and international retailers. We have luxury brands like Hermes. We have boutique hotels, home shopping, jewelry, spas. Anything you want is right here, but my favorite thing is restaurants, and that's where we're going to head. It smells so good in here. I was hoping you could maybe give us a little bit of information about your history and this great restaurant, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's like I'm from Florence and I come in here like 14 years ago, and we opened this restaurant with the Galinaris family like almost 4 months ago. So you can see like our concept is like the fresh food, so the people can come in quickly from the office, from the shop and everything, eating, and eventually later we want to open for the formal dinner, stay open more late. This is one is the scallopine is chicken scallopine is very popular with the broccoli with the giant beans.
Love those.
And we have like cauliflower with the salmon.
I told you I've been craving cauliflower.
And the zucchini and the carrots. And this is really very healthy food, like very simple. And when you have a good ingredients and it's very more easy, like make healthy food and everything. Okay, so I see you test the food. I wish you like it. And before you leave, you need to try some wine.
Oh, okay. Well, now we might never leave, Mario.
I wish you stay, no problem.
Up next is another Italian restaurant with craft cocktails, organic ingredients, and the best pasta made from scratch. Let's head to Pacific Grove to meet the owner of Mezzaluna.
So we're really excited for the newest restaurant in Pacific Grove, Mezzaluna. We're here with our famous bartender, Francis, who's going to make some really cool craft cocktails. So let's see what we can order. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
So we're here with Sergey Peters, owner of this fabulous restaurant. By the way, we need to thank you for Francis. Those drinks were phenomenal. How did you find that guy?
Oh, he found me. It's even better. I got lucky, lucked out.
You did. He is a find.
Good,
all those
good.
drinks
Thanks so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
What do we have? Talk to us. I feel like I'm in pasta heaven right now.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what we were going for. You know, Mezzaluna Pasteria obviously means pasta. Yeah. So that's what we do, and we make everything fresh in-house. And right here we have one of my favorites, which is bucatini, which we're going to use a sauce called amatriciana. So it comes with house-cured pancetta, bacon, onions, tomatoes, a little crushed pepper, the good stuff, and some pecorino cheese is really delicious. But the texture of this is really good. It's like a large macaroni, if you think about it, a long macaroni, you know.
You actually make this here?
Oh yeah, we make everything here. You know, we use all organic flowers. We use Glaum eggs from Glaum Farms, close by in Hollister. And, you know, we have this beast over here, the machine, you know, who makes everything. We just change the dice and it just comes out. We have like all the different pasta right there, for example.
When I come in tomorrow, this is your favorite. Tell us one or two things that we should always order when we come in.
Oh, rigatoni. I think you had it the other day.
We did. Oh my God.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a dish I cooked in New York, and I brought that recipe over here. It actually says so. That's a tribute to Coco Pazzo in New York, where I used to work for 10 years.
Special thanks to Francis for the craft cocktails, Sergey for opening up his doors to Mezzaluna, and if you're ever in Pacific Grove, make sure you come in and have some of their amazing meals or craft cocktails at Mezzaluna. American Dream, back to you.
Our last location is a restaurant located in a historic property that's been around since the 1800s. This restaurant sources many of its ingredients from its own lovingly cared for gardens. Let's head to the Elk Ridge Furnace Inn.
Good to see you. Doing great, doing great.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, thanks for letting us in and giving us the grand tour.
Yeah, we're excited to be here. So can we start upstairs? Well, now here we are in the kitchen of the Manor House. One thing I love about this room is this beautiful hearth. Dan, can you tell us about the room?
Yeah, I am so comfortable here. I've spent most of my career in kitchens. And at my house, everybody wants to be in the kitchen when you're entertaining. At your house, it's the same thing.
Yep.
It just feels safe here. The fire back here was cast here in 1833 when the Ellicotts had the furnace here. But this lends itself to my philosophy of yard-to-table cooking. These are all things that were picked in our gardens this morning.
Wow, that's
Heirloom
amazing.
varieties, edible flowers, just gorgeous. Food can be beautiful. I've got some beautiful red cipollinis. It's a beautiful heirloom variety from Italy. They love to grow in community. They don't do well growing in little rows by themselves. They want to be together as a group, and they're gorgeous and they're delicious. I've got beautiful lettuces. They're lush right now. They're perfect for a salad. Can't get any fresher than that. Every day we come out and harvest.
So we've just seen that amazing garden. Now we're going to go in and see where the magic happens in the restaurant. And this is the tavern part of the mansion built in 1744. Let's go. So, you know, the American dream shows up in many different ways. So the cool part with Dan and Donna is that they have taken this historic structure, done a really, really cool things with it, dug out this kitchen, which had dirt floors when they first got a hold of it, and then they've got this modern kitchen. So it's just hugely impressive what they've done. So Dan, tell us a little bit about what goes on here.
We're in here every day picking things in the garden. We do our own butchering. This is our template for creating the art that we serve upstairs in the dining rooms.
Yeah. Well, we're real proud of you. You guys have done incredible.
Thank you. We've done it with the help of our families, friends, and community. If the community didn't support us, we wouldn't be part of this. We wouldn't be where we are today. We have the chance, and we take it every day, to celebrate people's marriages, birthdays, anniversaries, christenings, showers, all sorts of fun things, and we celebrate their life celebrations.
I love that.
From start to finish, we get to participate in that, and that's a privilege.
Yeah, an honor and a privilege.
Yes,
No
it is.
question about that.
We would like to thank everyone that has helped the American dream become what it is today. It was great to check out some food culture and hear from some exceptional people in your city. We love learning about so many different parts of the country, and we hope you do too. I'm your host, Jem Morris, and thank you so much for watching.